so many books today. Okay, let's just try to do this. Okay. In the best way that I can. I don't think this is gonna go very well. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Okay, I gotta put them down. This isn't even all of them. Let's count. Let's count. 10, 15, 18, 24. Today, I have the biggest book haul that I've ever had in my life. I practically like doubled how many books I had. Maybe not quite doubled it, but I got a lot of books. I got 24 books. I've been going through it, okay, guys? So I am buying myself books. I need to stop. So I'm gonna go on a book buying ban, except for I have 3 more books that I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna get them when I need them to finish the series, okay? So other than that, I'm going on a book buying ban. Wait, I might low-key, oh, you know what? That might be better because I'm always like kind of cut off when I do this. So that's that. I literally couldn't even hold all the books. Most of these are highly anticipated reads for me. So I'm really excited. And I think we should just get started. My lips are so chapped. To start off, the first book I don't have with me because I'm letting someone borrow it. It is the paperback version of Happy Place, which, if you know, Happy Place was only published hardback originally last year, and now they're out with the paper cover, and it literally is gonna like go so perfectly with the rest of them. But I did let someone borrow it, so I don't have that, and that's the only book that I had read before I bought it. So the rest of these are new. So let's get started. Where do I even want to start? We got some books from my family friend, who I let borrow Happy Place. So I think these are the 3 books that she's letting me borrow. There might be one more I'm missing. I don't know. The Tattooist of Auschwitz. It is based on a true story. Obviously, it is about the Holocaust. So historical fiction, but it's supposed to be really good, and it's really not that big. The next book is The Memory Keeper's Daughter by Kim Edwards. I also have literally no idea what this is about, but she said it was really, really good. Again, not super long. It's like 400 pages. It was a New York Times bestseller, so it must be good. Then the last book she gave me is Ask Again, Yes by Mary Beth Keane. It says a rare example. Oh, what is this? You know what? I'm going to read these to you. Wait, this doesn't even have a... Oh, here it is. A Slovakian Jew is forcibly transported to the concentration camps at Auschwitz. When his captors discover that he speaks several languages, he's put to work as a German word for tattooist, tasked permanently marking his fellow prisoners. In prison for more than 2.5 years, Lyle witnesses horrific atrocities. I can't speak. That was hard. And barbarism. But also incredible acts of bravery and compassion. Risking his own life, he uses his privileged position to exchange jewels and money from murdered Jews for food to keep his fellow prisoners alive. And then there's other stuff, but... So that's that. That does sound good. This is, it says, the stunning novel begins on a winter night in 1964 when a blizzard forces Dr. David Henry to deliver his own twins. His son, born first, is perfectly healthy, but the doctor immediately recognizes that the daughter has Down syndrome. For motives he tells himself are good, he makes a split-second decision that will haunt all their lives forever. He asks his nurse, Caroline, to take the baby away to an institution. Instead, she disappears into another city to raise the child as her own. Wow. Compulsively readable and deeply moving, The Memory Keeper's Daughter is a brilliantly crafted story of parallel lives, familial secrets, and the redemptive power of love. Okay. Also sounds very interesting. This, I don't know anything about it either, but it is a Target Club pick, and it says, how much can a family forgive? Rookie NYPD cops are neighbors in the suburbs. What happens behind closed doors in both houses? The loneliness of Francis's wife, Lena, and the instability of Brian's wife, Anne, sets the stage for the explosive events to come. In Mary Beth Keane's extraordinary novel, a lifelong friendship and love blossoms between Kate Gleason and Peter Stanhope, born 6 months apart. One shocking night, their loyalties are divided and their bond will be tested again and again over the next 30 years. Heartbreaking and redemptive, Ask Again, Yes is a gorgeous and generative portrait of the daily intimacies of marriage and the power of forgiveness. Okay, so all sound good. She raved about all of them, so yeah. I honestly feel like I'm most interested in this book. I love a little history. Even though I don't really read historical fiction at all, I do love a little history. Then I have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I have heard this trilogy is just really good, and I've always wanted to read it, and I picked it up because it was like $11, but it was also part of the buy one get one half off at Barnes & Noble, so I picked up a couple YA books, and this was one of them, but I still need to read it. For anyone who doesn't know what it's about, I believe it is about a girl doing an investigation for a school project on a suicide in her town. That's about all I know, but I think this should be a good book, and it is YA, so again, an easy read. The next book I got, I was never ever planning to read this because I was like, I don't know if this just sounds like my type of book at all. But then I saw this cover. And I had to. The exclusive edition for Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies at Barnes & Noble. I mean, like, look at that. It is gorgeous. Normally it's like the black cover. I'll maybe put it up on here so you guys can compare it. Look at this. The purple and the blue. I'm actually obsessed. And it's like kind of giving like a journal. Like the papers are like it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like completely flat. It's a little rugged, like the pages. And I love it. I love it. And I am excited to read this because I know that it was so highly rated last year. So I think it'll be a good read and probably a really good like springtime read. So I should honestly get to it sooner than later because it is almost the end of March. And I feel like that would just be a good vibe to have in the spring. I also picked up Caraval. This is part of the first book of the Caraval trilogy. I tabbed literally 2 things because I did read this and I read it so fast. This is also YA, so it literally was just such a quick read. Even though it was like 400 pages, I flew through it. It was so fun. I totally did not see the ending coming, but yeah, this was a good book. So then after that, I did in fact pick up the next 2 books in this series. So we have Legendary, which is the 2nd book, and then Finale, which is the 3rd book. And I loved how this ended off like so much that I wanted to read this like immediately. I only got 3 pages in because then other books came, or I got other books that I was like, I just need to read this. So, but I definitely plan on picking these up again at some point because they were I just loved this. I thought it was really fun. I also am obsessed with this cover too. These ones like less so, but I still really like them. I wonder what this could be. Let's just take a look. I finally started Throne of Glass. I picked up this book and Crown of Midnight the other, like last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And because I was like, I have Assassin's Blade on my Kindle and I just need to start this. I need to start it because whatever. So I've read this book and I've read this book, which also, by the way, my nails literally match perfectly. Not planned, but I think that was like, I'm just like obsessed with that. So I got these 2 books and then I was like, okay, I'll read on my Kindle, but I do want to be able to tab. So I picked up this Assassin's Blade, which my nails like don't really match, but they kind of do. So they match that. Anyway, so I did pick this up literally the other day. I am like a third of the way through it. But I really liked how Crown of Midnight ended. So I was like, I have to get Heir of Fire. So today I went to Target and I got Heir of Fire. I was just gonna get this book, but there was only one Queen of Shadows left. So I also picked this up because I don't want to run into a problem where I finish this, which I've heard is a huge cliffhanger, and I can't start this immediately. And the books are cheaper at Target, so than at Barnes & Noble, so I had to get it. So I got these 2 books. So I have the first 5 books in the what am I saying? The Throne of Glass series. I was going to say Thorn of Blades. I don't know. I have the first 5 books in the Throne of Glass series. Something I also got at Target today was the 7-Year Slip. I have been eyeing this book for literally months, and for some reason I just have not brought myself to buy it. But today I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not? So I did. It is basically about a girl who moves into her late aunt's apartment, and when she steps into the apartment, I guess it goes 7 years in the past, and there's a guy living there, and somehow it's a romance. I'm not entirely sure, but I do have the Dead Romantics, and I've just been putting off reading that. I'm not super interested in that, but I've heard like nonstop things about this book and everyone online loving it, so I just have to give it a try. I read so many romance books in February though that it's just making it hard for me to want to pick one up now, but I think once I get through, I'm definitely in a thriller mood right now and also fantasy, so once I get through that little thing, I think I'll be able to go between genres more. But I literally read like 11 romance books in February, 10 or 11, I don't know. This will probably be one of the first ones that I pick up once I'm out of my little romance slump. And then I picked up, this was also like, what's the word? Like unplanned, not unplanned. This was like a spur of the moment decision. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I, again, hear amazing things about this book. I hear that it is a little bit slower, but it's just so good. And I feel like, do people cry at this book? I don't know. But I just hear that like literally just amazing things. And again, I did it in the buy one, get one half off. Also love this cover. I love the gold and the stars and whatever. I think it's so pretty. Yeah, again, I don't really know what this is. It says, France, 1714. In a moment of desperation, a young woman named Adeline meets a dangerous stranger and makes a terrible mistake. It'll be 300 years later. Nope, it'll be 300 years before she stumbles into a hidden bookstore and discovers someone who can remember her name, and suddenly everything changes again. Okay. Yeah. So I think this will be a good read. I am very eager to pick this up as well. It's hard. I'm not going to complain, but it's hard because there's just so many books I want to read and I just can't read them fast enough. I'm like, I just want to get through this so I can get to all of these. And it's stressing me out for no reason. The next book, which my nails also match. Oh my God, this is like perfect. I got Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. This is obviously the second book of the Divine Rivals duology. I don't know if I think it's just a duology. And I read Divine Rivals on Kindle Unlimited a couple months ago, and I was on Amazon and I saw that this was on sale and I could literally get it delivered like the next day. So I was like, why not? Why not? It was like 12 bucks, which is $8 cheaper than normal. So I got this delivered. I really want to get the Divine Rivals like hardback because now I have this. I want them to go together, but I do love this cover so much. I think I like this better than the black like Divine Rivals one. I just think I like the white and this blue, but that's besides the point. I don't think this is going to be the next thing I reach for. Like, I feel like there are a lot of other books I'm going to reach for first, but I do want to continue this story at some point. Then I picked up The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I did start this on my Kindle because it's on Kindle Unlimited, just this one. And it is very interesting. Again, I've literally started so many books and there's so many books I want to read. So I haven't continued, but I am very interested so far. I'm just more interested in the other books I'm reading, but I'm definitely going to pick this back up because I hear this series is really, really good. And I've never read anything by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, so I think that I'm excited for that too. I also picked up One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I need to start this because I'm supposed to be buddy reading with someone and I just haven't had time. She's on page like 50. So, and I have not read it. What does it say on it? Maiden, Monster, Martyr. Maiden, Monster, Martyr. Elspeth needs a monster. The monster might be her. Again, I just literally hear good things about this, and also I think this cover is like really cool with the gold and stuff, and I'm just like loving this vibe on the front. Also picked up, did I need to pick this up right now? No, but I picked up Two Twisted Crowns. I feel like I hear that this book is better than this book for most people, or maybe I'm just making that up because that's a possibility. I've heard that this duology, is it just a duology? Regardless, I've heard that these books are just really, really great. They're obviously fantasy. Yeah, that's all. That is all. The last books that I have are all Jessa Hastings. Okay, I was at Barnes & Noble and I really just impulsively, that's the word I'm looking for. I impulsively also bought this, Never by Jessa Hastings, and this is a Peter Pan retelling. Never really intended it, but literally guys, this cover, all of these books that I'm about to show you, this cover, which I mean, if me just saying it's Jessa Hastings, if you know anything about her, you know probably what I'm going to show you, but I actually cannot get enough of this. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So this is about Daphne, who's it's a Peter Pan retelling. And I love her writing. I've read Magnolia Parks, just the first one, and like, it's just, it's great. I love her writing so much. But yeah, impulsively, I saw this and I was like, I need this because it's so pretty. And then the other books I got, two of them just came in this week, which is why I was holding out to film this video, because I got all these books in the course of like 3 weeks. So it hasn't even been that long, which is like so bad. But I have Daisy Hates. I got the UK covers because I'm obsessed with them. And I was like, I can wait a little bit. I got them. They also did ship pretty quick. I got them in like a week and a half. So obviously I got this from Blackwell's because it was pretty cheap. Like if you don't know, Blackwell's is like the UK, is a UK bookshop, but they ship for free to the US. So I literally got this for like 15 bucks, which is just great. This is the second book in the Magnolia Parks Daisy Hates series. And again, the covers are stunning. Stunning. So I had to get these covers because I have the original Magnolia Parks covers as well. And then Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home. Again, I don't really have much to say about it. This book is a chunker though. It is like over 500 pages, which is much bigger than all the other ones so far. I know Magnolia Parks Into the Dark is, I think, bigger too. I mean, come on. Come on. And the last book I've got is Daisy Hates The Great Undoing. That's all I have to say. Like, you guys don't understand. I need to show off these covers. Like, I need to, what's the word? I cannot think of words today. Showcase? No, I don't know. I want to put them on display. I want to put these books on display. They're gorgeous. I'm literally, it's unreal. Unreal. I'm really, really excited to start these. I think I honestly might start. I'm trying to wait to start Daisy Hates with my friend because we both read Magnolia Parks at the same time, but I just like really want to read them. So I don't know. I might have to start without her. We'll see, because I do have a lot of other books I'm obviously reading. So, but these books are just so quick that is my book haul. I don't know. well, what did I say? 24 covers, 24 books, not covers, what? 24 books. I think that is a pretty solid book haul. And I think I need to go on a book buying ban. I really think I do. And I think I'm gonna allow myself to get the rest of the Throne of Glass series because I obviously can't just stop by but I think I need to set a timeline. Whichever comes first, either I read half of these books or end of May, like 2 months maybe. Except I really want to buy Funny Story. So I think the exception of the rest of the Throne of Glass series and the Emily Henry book that comes out in April, no more. No more until June. I need to be held to that. So please just yell at me if I'm buying any books. But I think I can do it. And I need to. I absolutely need to. I literally have books on my Kindle that I can read. I have all of these books. I have plenty of books over there. Ugh. What can you do about it? But you know what? I bought these to make me feel better, and they did. So it could be worse. Anyway, yeah. That's all for my book haul today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys have bought recently or which of these books you think I should read next if you've read any and or all of them. Yeah. But I am obviously gonna read Throne of Glass. Like, that's a given, so you don't need to comment that. But yeah, let me know what you think I should read next from this pile because again, I need to get through like at least 12 of them. Anyways, that is all for today. I love you guys so much and I will talk to you next time. Bye.